So I chose to do Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham City Jail. And it's a response to critiques against his demonstrations in Birmingham. And in the letter, he tries to justify his actions and show how they're actually necessary. And in it, he makes the distinction between a just law and an unjust law. So a law is unjust when it goes against like the moral code or like the basic principles of a society. So in the United States, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution define our basic rights as U.S. citizens, and that makes us rights holders, and then the government becomes a duty bearer, which means that they have the obligation to make sure that all our rights are being upheld. And unjust laws like segregation go against these basic principles, and they are like segregation. They're the majority enforcing a law upon the minority without their agreement, without their consent, and that itself makes it unjust because of a lot of reasons. And he says that one who breaks an unjust law must do it lovingly, openly and lovingly, and with a willingness to accept the penalty. I submit that an individual who breaks a law that conscience tells him is unjust and willingly accepts the penalty by staying in jail to arouse the conscience of the community over its injustice is in reality expressing the very highest respect for the law. So you're breaking these laws to show that they're unjust and that they go against our basic principles, but also by agreeing to the penalties, he's saying that I agree with everything that we are given in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, but this law goes against it, because it goes against all of that. And he thinks that nonviolent direct action is the best way to go about that, because we who engage in nonviolent direct action are not the creators of tension. We merely bring to the surface the hidden tension that is already alive. We bring it out in the open where it can be seen and dealt with. So, and he relates that back to Socrates, saying that we need that tension for growth and development, and that if we can bring that tension into society, then we can all become more attuned and more aware of its problems and can then therefore do something about it.